Hi, I'm Tim Neubauer, president of Exceed Safety. Today's topic, safety incentives and why they don't work. The first thing we need to discuss is that companies often measure their safety performance by what is called a lagging indicator or a reactive measure. These are things that have already happened. Examples are your Experience Modification Rating, your EMR, which is based on a 3-year average that does not include the current year. So in other words, how were you doing 4 years ago? Or your OSHA 300 logs and measuring your total incident rate from the previous calendar year, or the number of total incidents, to name a few. Contractors use this as a measure in bidding, but the practice is outdated and not reflective of companies who are working hard towards improving their safety culture. Rewarding for these statistics often leads to underreporting and hiding of the events, therefore losing the opportunity to learn and fix hazards before they lead to significant incidents. So I'd like to talk about a couple of concepts. Incentive concept number one is measure safety from leading indicators, proactive measures, or KPIs, key performance indicators. What did the employees or managers do to decrease risk? Examples of those indicators are they doing hazard identifications? Is there a system in place to not only identify hazards, but to fix them? So I do an inspection, I find something wrong, and I actually fix it. That's hazard identification system and a hazard abatement system. Those are proactive measures. The third thing of this very short, brief list that we're talking about is training. And I'm not talking about going through the numbers training, I'm talking about quality training. Training that actually has an impact on the people, not a 30-minute video. Quality training. On that topic, it is the best return on investment according to several sources, including the National Safety Council's article from Kevin Drewley, published back in 2018 in Safety and Health magazine. The next concept that I'd like to talk about is make the reward equal to the action. An example is a $1,000 gift card for wearing your safety glasses is not an equal reward for the action. However, a team of workers who complete all of their annual training for the year by the end of the second quarter by utilizing rain days, scheduled delays, they have managed that process very well and may actually deserve a $1,000 incentive. The third concept I'd like to talk about is called the lottery. Anytime you tie safety reward to luck, drawing a number, bad thing. If no one gets hurt, we'll give away a boat. This is an actual client reward system that I've experienced. Based on lagging indicators and disproportionate action versus reward, it triggered the third concept, which is don't make it out of luck. From my perspective, the guy who won the boat was the most unsafe employee they had. He had hidden injuries and events, rarely followed the company policy, and almost never completed his safety paperwork on time or willingly participated in training. The safety incentive program was mocked and ridiculed by the entire workforce after that happened. The last concept that I'd like to talk about is one kind of reward does not fit all employees. People like to be rewarded differently. Some people like public acknowledgement, some people like cold hard cash, some people like quality time. There's a book called The 5 Languages of Appreciation in the Workplace by Gary Chapman. He lists 5 ways that people like to be rewarded. It's worth the read to determine how you reward your workers for positive contributions to the safety culture and program. I have learned this lesson the hard way several times. Find the right results or find the right reward for the results, and you will get some amazing feedback from your people. I'd love to hear from you, your thoughts and ideas. Please respond to this post or email me directly. Although I am restricted by a non-compete until 5/5/23, we can still discuss safety at no cost. I'm Tim Neubauer, president of Exceed Safety.